It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs. Live on, and we've got time for a quick pre.
Well, guys, Lonzo Ball knew the Lakers.
Thanks, David. Well, for those teams already expected Clark to go deep into the playoffs around this time of year, how easy do you think it is to just go through the motions and maybe not tighten the screws as much as you should?
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I never had the experience of being a player on a playoff team, but I did broadcast a number of the outstanding Pacers teams. And it is tough in the long haul of the season for teams that are fighting for potential championships to stay engaged fully during the regular season. There is a period, and I think most really good teams will admit it, that they aren't as focused because they're excited for the playoffs to start, and they just have to work themselves through those dog days of the regular season.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Reggie Bullock is out there with Ball, and it's McGee in at the center position. Back to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
AI kicks to Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
To the paint, here's Ball, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on AI.
Wasn't the easiest of rookie years last season for Lonzo Ball. Came in with a lot of hype and high expectations. Yet, you got to keep big picture in mind. Overall, a solid start to his career, and he showed why he is viewed as such a promising prospect. Can't give up on this kid yet.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Bullock. Rebound, San Antonio.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Murray, no good. And Clark, of course, with Ball, so much attention is paid to him because of all these outside distractions.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he came in with a huge amount of scrutiny. Played at UCLA from California, highly touted. Quite impressive that he handled himself the way he did with that kind of media scrutiny. He's got the ability, though, I think, to be an outstanding playmaker as he develops in this league.
And that one's good by Gay.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Ball. He's guarded by AI. McGee against Aldridge. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. AI passes to Aldridge. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And, Clark, a lot of great names to choose from, but who would you pick for your greatest Laker ever?
Wow, that's always tough when you have such a robust list, Kevin. I always start with Kareem whenever he's in the conversation because that guy was my idol as I grew up watching the game. So Kareem is there, Magic, Wilt, Shaq, Elgin, and Jerry West, and Kobe. That's too many, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Some great names there, though, Clark. You're right. Hard to pick just one. Here's AI. A beautiful reverse layup. AI's got 5.
This is where you want to attack. AI not one to settle, challenging the defense inside. I love it.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
Yeah, I think they were totally checked out, Greg. At least that's what it looked like. When you play that kind of defense, you expect to lose.
Derek White's checked in for DeJounte Murray. The Lakers also with a sub. Ingram's checked in. AI outside to the paint. Here's Gay. Basket is good. The assist from AI. Gay's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Got to be more careful. Can't pick up 2 fouls this early on. You just can't.
And the Lakers making a change here. Chandler's checked in.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
And White kicks to Gay. AI outside. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass the ball. Back to James. And James throws it down.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might end up. Honestly, I'm sure he's glad it's over with and can once again focus on the court.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
The 3 from LeBron. No good on the shot. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
No question about it. Honed in completely. They demonstrated real grit in a tough place to play, and they got the result they wanted.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Ball against White. He kicks it to AI. Shot clock at 6. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Fantastic body control off contact. Not an easy play to finish there, but that's AI for you.
Here's James. Ball stolen. Got it up. That shot misses. And so it's San Antonio. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like
And you know, Greg, that's the time. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. AI passes to Aldridge. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
So for the Lakers right now, Ingram and Kuzma filling up the 3 and the 4. All out there with Hart, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Clark, when you're evaluating young players, and you see a lot of them at the college ranks and certainly in the early years in the NBA, aside from their talents between the lines, which qualities tell you this kid has a chance to be special?
A couple of things. Humility, understanding their ability, but also recognizing they've still got work to do. That's one of the great qualities anybody can have. Work ethic, self-starting, and then you try to see if, in fact, they've worked through some challenges. How have they handled adversity? I mean, when you look at those things and couple them with talent, now you've got somebody that you feel like can be special.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Lakers was driven. He finished with 21 points, and he did not miss a whole lot from the field. The basket must have seemed pretty big. His output helped his team stay hot. They're playing great, unselfish basketball right now. We'll see if they can keep it up tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
And you know what, Greg? I think defensively, they're going to be ready for him. They won't make things easy. Coming off a game like he just had, I mean, he's going to get a bunch of attention.
Lakers trail by 11. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Ingram against DeRozan. Ingram kicks to Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Ball with it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's AI, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at AI, in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, he really gave them a boost in that first half, shot way above his average.
Exactly, Greg. And, you know, when he's scoring like this, they're tough to stop.
Gang and Aldridge are up front. AI is out there with Murray, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
Right there, that's simply just keeping your eyes up and staying open to all the possibilities in front of you. That's a terrific feed by AI.
LeBron dishes the ball. Murray against James. Nice D from DeRozan. Spurs leading by 13. His first shot coming late. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
James against DeRozan. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And, you know, they don't have it right now. I mean, missing their first 3 shots so far this half, slow start.
Here's AI, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, guys, here you go. I mean, AI's a tough guy to deal with. You're eager to contest the shot. That time, a little too eager.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Bertanis in for Rudy Gay. Lakers trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Timeout called the Lakers.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Here's AI. He's got 11. Outside Aldridge. And good coming on the assist by AI. AI's got his 9th assist in the game now. Lakers trail by 19. Ball with it. AI picks him up. Back to Ball. Now the pass to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Ingram left side. Over Aldridge. And it's Ingram missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
And you know what, Greg? They are crushing it on both ends. I mean, in total control right now.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul. The Lakers have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And so it's... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Lonzo Ball out there with Hart, and it's Ingram in at the small forward.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Clark, if you were a general manager, and I think you'd make an outstanding one, during the pre-draft process in particular, a player has declined to work out for you. Would you still consider drafting?
Yeah, I would consider it. And again, there would be some extenuating circumstances. Why has he declined? What have we seen? Obviously, I'm hopeful that my scouting staff has taken a look at him, and I've seen the kid up close and in person and done my due diligence, so I've got a comfort level with who he is and what he can become. But I don't think the declining of a workout is enough reason to just dismiss a prospect that you like.
And McGee kicks to Hart. Passes it to Kuzma. Latrey, rebounded by the Spurs. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Well, Clark, some G League salaries on the rise due to 2-way contracts.
Yeah, and I think some of it is a function, Kevin, of the league's prosperity and success as revenues continue to grow. But I don't think it's a handout. I mean, when these guys get called up to the NBA, they've got to continue to be ready to produce and contribute, because at the end of the day, it's about production if you're going to make your way into the NBA.
Ball, the pass to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, one of the things that really impresses me about Ball, Kevin, is how good he is at setting up his man so he can make the pass that he wants to.
Buries the long-range jumper.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the length and wingspan of Brandon Ingram gives him. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw
nobody me. I'm on that 5'9".